Happy New Year.
The opportunity Sunday presents for the team and also the defense. Can you just talk about that?
Sorry, I didn't hear the
The
question.
opportunity Sunday. I know you're not in the playoffs, but the opportunity Sunday presents for your team. Just
Yeah, I think-
10 wins.
I think like anytime you take the field, you have to ultimately respect this game. Like I think like that's where it first and foremost starts, and then I think after that is what we're building. Like Mike talks about it all the time, process over results. It's like as we're going through game by game, week by week, day by day, it's like, are we practicing the right way? Are we attacking the ball the right way? Are we doing our fundamentals the right way? This is another chance to showcase that. Like I think the more you can focus on those things, the more the results and the outcome on the field kind of feed themselves. And that's the kind of mindset Mike's been pushing all year, and I think he's done a great job.
What did Boye Mafe? Can you just talk about the year he had? I know we'll talk about Witherspoon, but
Yeah.
Boye Mafe.
I thought Boye had a great, like he came out and like I think the things that have grown in Boye are his ability to play every down, ability to affect the game on every down. I've seen that grow throughout the year. I think like he started and he was really affecting the quarterback. You remember like the New England game, even in the Denver game when the start of the season. In the Miami game, I think he got a little nick and he was out for a few weeks. And I think he's like over the last, I would say 4-6 weeks, he's kind of re-found himself and kind of found his ability to play on edges of players and attack the quarterback in the same way. And that's what I see. Boye's done a great job this year.
You guys look at Leo's productivity. What's your level of surprise that it's not?
Yeah, obviously you're surprised. Like I think Leo's playing an extremely high level, as anyone in the league, I would say. And I think we're all proud of him. I think like you want recognition from your peers. It's hard. Like you see him today, but what he's done, like what 60 tackles, 9 sacks. Like he's playing lights out. He's a game record week in, week out, and I think he's what our defense needs. I love him.
You guys had 3 takeaways in the first game against Denver. It's been a little harder the rest of the way. What needs to happen for the defense to kind of get back to creating turnovers?
Yeah, I think like it's hard. Like turnovers, I think again it's an easy answer for me to stand there behind the podium and say to you, oh, it's process over results, and you've got to attack the ball. You have to, like we try and do it every day here, build a mindset of how are we taking the ball away in practice? Are we counting it? Are we counting how many times we're disrupting the ball? The more you hit the ball, the more you rush and cover as a group, as a collective, and the more you put pressure on an offense, you change the mindset of how they protect the ball, I believe. So I think the more we consistently do that, hopefully we can bring it to life and it comes out. There's games where, like this year, I'll be honest with you, the ball's been on the ground a lot and we just it hasn't bounced, and sometimes you overthink those things and you be like, okay, we've got to run to the ball more. And then you look at the tape and the guys are running to the ball, so I haven't quite put my finger on that, I would say, but the guys are attacking it.
Were there enough players when the ball bounced on the carpet, if you will? Were there enough players around?
Yeah, sometimes there are.
There, to
There was one like the difference between like Denver. The guy breaks a run, Julian hits him, ball bounces out, it bounces straight back to a player. The Jets, Julian hits the guy, it bounces straight to T9. Like it's like you think about those things and it's not that overthinking it or putting excuses on people. We have got to run to the ball and we've got to run to the ball every play like it's coming out. And you just keep talking it, keep working it, and I think those good things will happen as you build it.
How much input did you have personnel last offseason? How much do you expect to have this offseason? Will it change? Will it be different?
I don't know the answer to that right now. I would say like I'm really thinking about the Rams. So like I haven't even got to the next phase, and that's how I'd answer that question.
We've heard from coaches, players all year about how well Witherspoon's playing, even if the stats aren't always there. And it's good to see that recognized with a Pro Bowl selection in a year where maybe he didn't have all the numbers popping off the stat sheet.
Yeah, no doubt. Like for Spoon to get the recognition for the way he plays the game is like heartwarming. Like you see like the effort that he puts in, the ability he has to close down certain parts of the field, his tackling, his effort, like all those things people recognize, and they recognize what type of player he is and what he represents. I'm super happy for him.
I feel like you've changed your first year as a DC. Are you different now than you were when the year started?
It's a good question. I think I'm probably way more patient, way more comfortable with the things I don't know sometimes. As you go through it, I've got great people that I work with, like Les and Mike. They're always there to kind of lean on and then be confident in the things you do know, and the positive things you can do. And working with a group, yeah, it's been a good year.
What would it mean if you got Ernest back?
Huge. That's the business side of it, and I think you have to, but the player he is for our defense is huge.
What kind of resources Leslie Frazier been? How valuable is he?
It's hard to kind of put those ones into words because he does a lot of different things on a lot of different levels, and he supports me as a friend, he supports me as a co-worker, he mentors me. Like for me personally, I'm not really talking outside of that. He means a lot to me. He's helped me a lot.
I know you're focused on the Rams. Is part of you also looking forward to starting next year with where you guys are ending this year instead of having to start at the beginning the way you did this past offseason?
Yeah, obviously, but it's cliche to say, I'm really excited to go and play the Rams this week. I'm really excited the way the guys practiced today and then go out and put the best show on for the defense.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thanks, guys.